Right, my metal detector's over here, and I started wandering over to Dad to show him my hammer, and he started wandering to me to show me something, so we both got something good, and this is what he found. Okay guys, we're on a new field today, never been done by us, has been done by other detectorists. Just look around this beautiful site. Had a bit of rain yesterday, we've got a few stalks, but there is plenty of space to swing, and I'm on to my first target down here. I had a bit of rubbish earlier, but this is going to be something good, I hope. It's lead, and I've got a feeling this is going to be a token. It's looking like a token to me. It's definitely lead, so this could be a token. Yeah, with a cross through it. So we'll give this a clean up, and you'll see a picture of this up next. Right guys, I turned my iron off on here because there's a lot of iron in there, and I'm on a solid 26, got it out of the ground. It's my first coin of this field. What we got here, probably going to be a crusty one. Don't know if we're going to see anything on it. It's not going to be an old one either. It's crusty, could be a George, any of the Georges really. So we're going to take that home, give it a clean up, and see which one it is. Okay, let's move on. Right guys, I've got a nice number here. Let's have a look, see what it is, see if you can see it. A solid 11, more or less on the surface, didn't even use a spade, just a little trowel. And I've got something here, haven't looked at it yet. Did pick it up and turned it over, and it looks pretty tarnished on that side. I'm hoping this is going to be, oh please, going to be a hammered. It is, I'm going to be running over to Dad. It looks to me we've got a little hammered, so I'm going to give this a spray, and I'll get back to you. Okay, giving it a spray, and you can see the shield there. Being a shield, this is probably either Charles or Elizabeth I, and it's looking to be Elizabeth I, quite worn on that side, so I'll get it home and clean it up much better. That I would say Elizabeth, because I can't see no date on it, and some of her coins didn't have dates on, so that is probably a hammered penny. So I'm well chuffed, I'm on the hammers already, and I'm just going to go and shout off to Dad. Right, my metal detector's over here, and I started wandering over to Dad to show him my hammer, and he started wandering to me to show me something, so we both got something good, and this is what he found. This is a beauty, a Saxon Sceat. Look at that silver. That is definitely better than my hammered. So wow. So is that the face on that end? Is it a face?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
And there's a square on the other side.
And a square on the other side. Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful. Oh, I think we'll be staying on here quite most of the day. I think this finds are definitely coming up. Woo! This is brilliant. Okay, on to the next. Right, Dad is up there somewhere. There he is. Just about, you can see my finger there, where that car's just gone past. And I'm on my second hammered. On my second hammered, and he's too far away to go and tell him. But he ain't gonna mind. This is a much better hammered than before. So let's see if I can get in the sunlight. Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh, I'll keep dropping it. But you can see it. Look, 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 look. He's a beauty. That's gonna be a beauty. Come on, focus. On it, focusing. Okay, hold on. It's not focusing. Let me get back to you on this one. Right, hopefully it'll focus better now. Can you see that? Get it to focus. There you go. I'm gonna give that a squirt. Let's see what it is. It's a biggie. We got a biggie. Who's that gonna be? Give it a lot of water. So the mud is nice, and because you do have to be careful that you don't scratch these. So let's have a look. Oh, it's gonna be a beauty. It's gonna be a beauty. Look at that. That's gonna be a nice hammered. Okay, let me clean this up and I'll get back to you with a picture. And there you go, chaps. It might be, I don't know, it's either Eddie the Second or Henry the Second. I have no idea, but I'm going to take a picture of that, and yeah, and you'll see the other side as well on the picture frame. I am over the moon. 2 hammers in one day. Woo. Right, we're just heading over to have our lunch, and I found a bit of an artefact. I think that's old.
Oh, it's a coat fastener.
Coat fastener. Ah,
Yeah.
Brilliant.
That bit
Yeah.
stitches to. Look.
Like a cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it just hooks into like wool. Just hook into it.
And then have a loop on the other side of the cloak. Oh, that's brilliant. Hey, something different. Oh, well chuffed. Okay, let's move on. We're just about to have our lunch now, and we'll see you after lunch. Right, guys, I've got a high number here. Started at 24, and it's going up to 28. I can just see it just in the wall there. So, let's see. I've got a feeling this might be a coin. It's looking round. Is it a coin? It's a coin. What we got? What have we got here? Okay. Second coin of the day, apart from the hammers. I call them hammers, don't really call them coins. I've got a feeling this is going to be another George. Probably the George III. But we'll give this a clean up, and you'll see a picture of that at the roundup. Right, guys, found another artefact, and this is late medieval. It is a level buckle. So this is one with the plate that would attach to the leather, and that would be the buckle part. So a late medieval buckle. Ah, well chuffed. I'm having a really good time here. So I'm gonna probably come back here again tomorrow on my own this time, without Dad. But see what else we can find. You know, there's a lot of stuff coming off this field, and it's been done to death, and it's still producing. So there you go. I'm going to leave you with a late medieval buckle. Right, guys, I thought I'd chance this one. As I saw an edge, I stopped, and I thought, well, it can either be good or it could be bad. So I thought I'd do this live. It could be a button, it could be lead, or it could be a coin. Okay. Oh, it's a button. It's a button. Oh, I hate these live digs. Okay. That's a nice button though. It could have been something good, but I think I saw the roundness of it and the thickness of it. I thought it was going to be a token at first, but no, it's a 4-hole button. Okay, let's keep moving on. Right, guys, I'm going to attempt a live dig. It's only because this is sounds really sweet. Okay, just about there. Let's see if I can dig this up. Put that all down. About there. Right. So, oh, I think I can see something. Yes, I have got something. What's this? What have we got here? Oh, is that a bell? What is that? I don't know what that is. That can't be a musket ball. It's got a hole there. Okay, this is something different. I'll give this a clean up and I'll get back to you. Okay. So we've come to an end of another dig. I've just been blessed this year. I've been so lucky of the finds that I'm finding, and it is partly about the fields. If you can get a permission that has got rich in history, then you do really well. And I think we've just stumbled on a brilliant permission. So I'm going to start off with the first thing I found that I thought was a token, and I'm not convinced it is a token now, because the cross is just too thick. I think it's more modern, so I'm going to put that down as a modern bit of lead that someone's probably made into a circle, probably from the 1800s. The next find I went and had a look was, I had a live dig and I saw that coming out, and I thought I'll film it just in case it's going to be a coin or a lead token. Unfortunately, it turned out to be a pewter button. We can't have it always, and the dreaded live digs sometimes get you. We tried to do a coin dig, and it was a crispy coin, and even after cleaning it, it is still crispy. So I'm going to put that down as either a George II, or you could probably just about see a bust there, George II or George III penny. But sometimes when they do come out crispy and you do give them a bit of a clean, you can get enough detail out just to ID it. So this one's a George III. You can see his bust facing to the right. Unfortunately, on the other side, same as the other coin, still crispy, so patina is not showing up there. Over to the even better finds of the day. Was first I got this nice little hammered coin. So if you find a hammer coin with a shield on it, it could either be Elizabeth I, a James, or a Charles. They're a bit later on in medieval times, so they're like from 1500s to the 1600s. So by turning it that way, this was a Elizabeth. So this is Elizabeth I. See if I can get closer. She is a little bit worn, and they didn't like her in them days, so they either made her face wear away, or they would stab her with a little dagger in the face, because they didn't like her at all. Sometimes you can get a date of them above the top of the shield, and sometimes you don't. So this one's a little penny, what they would call it, hammered penny. So there you go. Over to the artifacts. I got this medieval. So this is a more older medieval one, and this is what you call a leather buckle. So this bit at the end, what I'm holding, we go onto the leather, and then that would stick out, and then you have a leather strap going through the other end. So that's what you call a medieval leather buckle. The other item I found is also medieval, and this is what you call a cloak hook. So where the two holes is there would be sewn onto the material, and the hook would then hook the cloak from the other side. Again, another lovely find. My best find of the day has to be this beautiful, it's either, we think it probably be an Edward. We're not 100% sure. It could be a Henry. but it's a groat. The detail on it is absolutely beautiful. Hardly been clipped. Probably more clipped on the right hand side. And on the other side, still beautiful writing on it. And again, very, very happy to find that. I'll get a little bit closer. So if we are wrong and it's a Henry and not an Eddie, please let us know. That's the sort of detail you've got on it. I know the Henrys, they sometimes have a staff next to them. But if you let me know which one it is, it'd be most appreciated. So that was my find of the day. And my dad's find was the Saxon Sceat, a beautiful coin. Now, if you remember the week before, I found a Saxon unit. The difference between the Saxon Sceat and the Saxon unit, and this is the unit here from last week, where I had the horse. This one would be older because this one's BC, so this would be before Christ and before the Romans came along. And the Saxon Sceat would be after the Romans, so it would be after Christ, so it would be after the Romans. So they're from different tribes of Saxon, but from different eras. So that's how you can tell one from the other. The Saxon Sceats usually have a square on it and a face, where with the Saxon units you usually have like a little horse, and they're both pure silver as well. So that was my dad's best find of the day, and I've still got to find a Sceat. I'd love to find one just to put it next to my unit. So I just want to say a big thank you for everyone that has supported us, watched us, and sent us all your love. I hope you all have a brilliant week or weekend or whatever you're doing. If you're going out digging, look after yourselves, and we'll see you on our next dig. Cheerio.